Today we'll be doing YLOG 2nd grade worksheet, lesson 13. We'll be doing addition. Add the numbers to find the total. Here we have number 6, and we'll be adding 92 and 4. So we can draw 4 and 2 to see how many there are together. This is 4, 5, 6. So 4 plus 2 is 6, and then 9 is not adding anything, so 9 will just come down here. So 92 plus 4 is 96. Let's do number 10, and here we have 57 plus 26. Let's add 7 and 6. And this is 7, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7 plus 6 is 13, but since 13 is a 2-digit number, we place the ones in the tens place. 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. So 57 plus 26 is 83. Let's go to the next page, and here we are, problem solving. Solve each problem by showing work. Let's do number 1. The art room has 50 brushes. There are 19 brushes left in the room. How many brushes are being used? Since we want to see how many brushes are being used, we'll be subtracting 50, the amount of brushes that's in the art room, minus 19, which is the number of brushes that are being left in the room. So 50 minus 19. 0 cannot minus 19 since 0 is less than 9, so we'll be taking 1 from 5, and then we'll place a 1 up here. So this 0 will become 10. 10 minus 9 is 1, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So how many brushes are being used? 31 brushes. Let's look at number 4, and here we have there are 22 footballs at the gym. Students are using 13 footballs. How many footballs are not being used? We'll be subtracting 22, the number of footballs in the gym, 22 footballs at the gym, and the number of students using the footballs, since we want to find out how many footballs are not being used. So 22 minus 13, 2 can't minus 3 since 2 is less than 3, so we take 1 from 2. That will become 1, and then 2 will become 12. So 12 minus 3, we can draw this out. We have 6 plus another 6, which equals 12. So here we have 12, and we remove 3. How many are we left off with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 minus 3 is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. So how many footballs are not being used? 9 footballs. Let's go to the next page, and here we are comparing numbers. 65 equals 46 plus a certain number. So the sum of 46 and a number will equal 65. Let's try A, which is 17. So here's 46 plus 17. 7 plus 6 is 13. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So this would be 63. But since 65 does not equal 63, A is incorrect. And the next option is 18, and then the next is 19 and 20. Since there's a pattern of it going by 1, up by 1, then it's most likely that since this was 63, B would be 64, C would be 65, and D would be 66. Since that is what I think, I will try this out and see if it works. 46 plus 19. Let's draw 6 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The one goes up here. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And here we go. shows that this is 65, and I was correct that it was 65. And 65 plus 65 is equal to 65. So 46 plus 19 equals 65. Let's go to the next page, and here we have word problems. There are 20 ladybugs on a leaf. A strong wind blew away 13 ladybugs. How many ladybugs are left on the leaf? Since you want to know how many are left, and the strong wind blew away 13 ladybugs, we'll be subtracting 20, which is how many there were, by the number of ladybugs that blew away 13. So we'll be subtracting 20 and 13. So 0 can't minus 3, so take 1 from 2. Then 10 will minus 3. 10 minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we have 10 and we subtract 3. 1, 2, 3. How many are we left off with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. So how many ladybugs are left on the leaf? 7 ladybugs. Let's look at number 3. Mr. Gomez has 35 ties in his closet. Mr. Smith has 27 ties. How many more ties does Mr. Gomez have than Mr. Smith? Since you want to know how many more ties Mr. Gomez has than Mr. Smith, we'll be subtracting 25 by the number of ties Mr. Smith has, which is 27. We subtracting that. 5 is less than 7, so 5 cannot minus 7. So we'll take 1 from 3. 3 will become 2, and 5 will become 15. 15 minus 7, we can draw this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we have 15, and we'll erase 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are left off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are left off. 2 minus 2 is 0. So how many more ties does Mr. Gomez have than Mr. Smith? 8 ties. That is our last question. Thank you for listening.